What's going on, guys? We're on the Feed the Beast server, and what you are looking at is pretty much the most amazing thing that I have done this week, because I haven't been on much and I haven't been recording much because I've had midterms this week and I finished my last one tomorrow, so I'll be able to record a lot more then. But right now we just made pretty much a fully automatic TNT crafting machine, and it uses a cobblestone generator and then a rotary macerator to make sand, and then a creeper spawner with a tier 5 creeper shard to make the gunpowder, and that gets pumped in here through an ender chest, and altogether it gets made into TNT. And we made this probably, I don't know, less than an hour ago, and this is how much it's gotten us, so it's pretty insane. We mainly have it just to have industrial TNT, so we're going to work on making some way to get flint and flint dust really easily, but I guess I can kind of walk you guys through this. Also, if you were curious, this is Jesse. I talked about him moving in with us, I think in my last video or a couple of videos ago, and he's been doing some pretty crazy stuff I'm going to show you after we go through this, and he helped me out a lot with this. Like, majority of this was probably him, so thank you, Jesse. But it used a lot of redstone engines, so that's an annoying part. But it mainly starts out with the gunpowder getting pumped into the automatic crafting tables, and you just have the pattern in there, and then you can set it out to have them pump out, but that won't start happening until you get the sand in there. And the sand comes from another ender chest, which does not need to be an ender chest, it just can be a pipe, but that's the only way we can get it into this small space. But it pumps cobble in here from a cobble generator, which I can show you in a bit. Jesse set that up for a recycler, but it pretty much just pumps cobble into a rotary macerator that's been upgraded, and we think this is the max upgrade because it can't really get any faster, I don't think. And then that gets pumped out into the two crafting tables, which actually are getting a little bit too much gunpowder, so we have to somehow work on that. But right now it's just going at an insane speed. I mean, you guys can kind of watch the TNT coming out of them. And I mean, that's just, if you have a chunk loader, that's just going to happen 24/7, because it'll have the cobblestone loaded, and that'll be the sand for it, and then you'll have the gunpowder loaded because we have a chunk loader at the creeper spawner. So all in all, this is just pretty much going to get us TNT for free. There's really nothing we're losing. Yeah. So Jesse, is there anything you want to say about this? Like, explain it?
Not really.
Okay. So we can go upstairs and show you some other stuff. Okay, guys, so we're upstairs now, and yeah, we have a clock. Jesse made this, and it's pretty amazing. You can explain it, Jesse, with what you did and whatnot.
Well, all it really is using the monitors to display the clock, which the clock is, the numbers are in the AM and PM. They're done with ASCII art, I think. ASCII. It's just using text characters to make letters and numbers. And computer is back here, and program's really easy. I just made it to be the startup, so you can't really, unless you go to edit startup, then you could really, if you want to do that, just kind of speed through it. Just actually, it's gonna have to terminate it real quick.
I don't even know how to do this.
All right. Oh shit, that's not how you spell startup. Whoops. All right, if you want to, you can just kind of zoom through the code real quick. Just hold down. And what I like about the see in there, the numbers kind of look messed up, so that's why I wanted to make sure. But see, that 8 looks really weird, but it printed out fine. So that's all the numbers and the AM and the PM.
And I know I'm scrolling through this fast, guys, but you can just pause this really anywhere if you need to see it. But there's a lot of code. I don't know what's important and what's not, so
If anything, I'll just post up the code somewhere. And yeah, see the clock, it just kind of paused at 6:18 a.m. Yeah, and then I use the math through the Minecraft time, so MC hours, MC minutes. So it's all really, it's actually, if you know Lua, which It's not really hard. Uh, you should be able to learn how to do it pretty easily and see it set itself back up to the right time. So this
And
one
it
right here,
is, yeah, it is the right time actually. You'd be
this computer
surprised.
is just where I'm gonna have my main controls and everything.
That shit's locked. So yeah.
I put a lock on it so the other two guys over there don't come over here and start fiddling with stuff.
The others, Los Demás. That's right. I had my Spanish midterm today. No shit. Okay, and then Jesse, you were doing a lot of work out here with the solar panels. A
I made
lot
a
of work.
bunch of advanced, but then I started making all the hybrids. I had about 20 something. Went ahead and just took 8 and made an ultimate, and the rest of the hybrids are just in an array right here. And then I have the MFFS. Uh, it creates the force cesium, the force energy. We're using force cesium from Monazit. And it's all going into this AESU, which took a lot of Lapitron crystals, which is really the only difficult part. But all of these panels go over to these two MFSUs, which powers everything inside. It goes to the force energy excuse me, extractor, and then it goes over straight into the AESU. And also, I built a lightning rod, which has the iron fences going all the way up to the build limit. And then I made a matter fabricator, which it produces extremely quickly. Like, if I start it before I go to bed, and then I come home from class the next day, there'll probably be about 30 to 40 UU matter, and it'll be completely out of scrap if I fill up all of these. The lightning rod, it produces a lot. If it's struck by lightning, which there's a small chance, but it's been getting struck a lot because there's a lot of storms. So it's been struck more than once, which is pretty good because it produces, I don't remember how much EU, but it produces a lot of MF or a lot of EU whenever it gets struck, so it helps.
Yeah, so a lot of changes have been made to the base, guys, and hopefully I'll be able to post more with Jesse, and Jesse and I will just be working around here, so if you don't see me posting for a little bit, that'll just probably be because we're working on some stuff, or because Jesse's working on some stuff, and I'm busy being a loser, and this is pretty much just the last thing that I guess I can show you guys before I have to go study for another midterm, but it's pretty much just a recycling ender chest that'll recycle anything and put it into this diamond chest for scrap. So that's it for today, guys. Just be sure to subscribe, it really supports me, and I'll talk to you guys later.